Ho, 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 ho. I was trying to
Santa.
sound like Santa, but I sounded more like ho, ho, ho,
Sounded-
Koba Jedi. Ha, ha,
Sounded kind
ha.
of like Shao Kahn.
Oh, right on. That's pretty scary, too. Hey, this is our Christmas guide, the 2016 Christmas guide. Christmas buying guide, we should say, because that's what Christmas really is all about,
It's about
right?
buying things.
It's making sure people love you by buying things for you, or for them.
And making sure they love you by buying things for you. If they don't buy you things, they don't love you.
Right. So I figured out that the best way of celebrating Christmas because of this is to first buy for myself.
Right. You have to make yourself happy. You have to treat yourself.
And then you'll be happy because you already have the things you really wanted for Christmas. And then you'll be like, with the rest of my money, I could buy things for other people. So this is for both for the people like me that want to just buy things for themselves, and also for people that want to buy things for other people and make them happy. So
What Jake's saying is this is for things he wants to buy himself and for people who want to buy things for Jake.
yeah, pretty much. It's the most selfish video that I think we've done so far. Tommy, I mean, you can't go all high and mighty on this
No,
because, I mean, a lot of these things are everything I say here, something you're going to want. Now, what we're going to be referencing a lot, mostly, I think I'll also be referencing some online, online on Xbox and stuff.
Like digital, yeah.
But I'm going to be referencing the Walmart Thanksgiving, Black Friday they call it, but it is Thanksgiving ad now.
Black Friday starts on 6 p.m. Thursday. Is what it says.
Thanksgiving night. Hope you eat your dinner at lunch like my family does, because otherwise you're going to miss out on either dinner or really good deals. Where I'm starting this year is I'm going to go out and say it. I'm making the jump this year. Not marriage.
To Lightspeed?
Not to Lightspeed either, but pretty close to 4K. We're going to go from 1080p. We're going to double that up and go 2160 now.
You just picked up the Xbox One S too.
I upgraded. I actually did a smart little deed and pretty much spent next to nothing on an upgrade by selling my my Xbox One and upgrading to an Xbox One S. So it doesn't play games in 4K. That's not even something that Xbox does yet. That's what Scorpio is going to be doing.
But
However,
the Blu-rays and stuff that are in 4K will play in 4K.
Yes, you can. It does 4K video. So I really wanted to jump into that because as much as we talk about movies, you guys all know that I love watching movies. I've been ready to take that leap, and what better time to do it than now? So what I have my eye on right now, it's actually front page of the thing. So if they're limited supply, you guys, if you see me in line, I will be in front of you because I'm going super early. There's a Philips 55-inch 4K TV, $298 on Walmart's ad.
Yeah, not bad.
There's a lot of other TVs. Was there something that you're looking for? Or?
TVs are a big deal on Black Friday. I bought my current TV on Black Friday like 7 years ago.
Yeah.
I would also like to make that jump to 4K, but my Xbox doesn't play 4K DVDs, so I'd have to either upgrade my Xbox or get a 4K Blu-ray player.
I thought about it the other day. I was like, I wonder if I just bought an Xbox or if I just bought a 4K player, what that'd be looking like. 4K player at base is like $200 or $300.
Yeah.
Just for a normal freaking nothing fancy on it. Well, I mean, you know what I mean.
I haven't decided if I'm going to upgrade this year or wait till next.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to get Project Scorpio when it comes out.
I'm gonna get Scorpio too, but so that'll be another upgrade I take. As far as gaming goes, you guys know. If you watch the show enough, we're Xbox One owners. I have about everything there is. I mean, between the two of us, we have about everything there is, besides PS4.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, the number one game I'm buying this year. I don't know where you sit, but the number one game I'm buying on Thursday is Titanfall 2.
Yeah, Titanfall 2 is one that we're both going to pick up, for sure.
We've referenced it a lot, and there's a huge sale on that. What is it looking at?
What'd you say, 25? Or was it 35?
27.
Oh, 27.
Yeah,
That's a pretty good deal.
$32.88 is the sale price that's listed there for Walmart. I don't know if this ad looks different for other people. I think it's pretty much it's the same
It should be
in
pretty
Iowa, anyways.
universal, yeah.
But they've got that listed. My Xbox One S that I got had Battlefield 1 on it. Came with it, so I would recommend if you do want to jump into it. That's also $27. So pretty cheap price of entry.
Yeah,
honestly.
I'm not a huge first-person shooter fan, but Battlefield might be interesting just because it's a different time period.
It's a different time
And the
period,
vehicles.
and it's not Call of Duty. I know Call of Duty gets a lot of flack, but that there is a reason people say that. It's not Call of Duty, at least. Also, go ahead.
I was going to say, I know there's some like 3DS deals. You get a regular size 3DS about $100 anywhere you go.
Yep.
Walmart included.
Tons of movies to pick up. Not going to go over all of them at all. Or any of them at all, because there's so freaking many.
Right.
However, going back to the Xbox One S, if you pick up the Battlefield, it's a 500 gigabyte, right?
Yeah.
500 gigabyte console. Xbox One S comes with a digital download of Battlefield and a month of EA Access. $250. That's, again, a huge deal. It's like $50 off base price. Some of the other things I'm going to be looking at picking up.
Skyrim is one that's going to go on sale too. If you don't have it, that's the time to pick it up.
Skyrim's like $25.
Yeah.
$35. Gears of War 4. If you have an Xbox One, that's definitely something to pick up. I know you probably won't, but I definitely could bring it over and we'd still play through that. Splatoon for the Wii U. We own it. I haven't given it time, but that's one to pick up.
One I'm looking forward to, Far Cry Primal. I like the Far Cry games. It's $15.
Oh my god, yeah, that I might have to pick it up too.
And also Star Wars Battlefront's down there. I don't know.
Finally jump into it.
I don't know. I probably not.
Dude,
still.
that game,
looked awesome.
It looks and sounds like the Star Wars experience that we have deserved to play. But it's the unfortunate thing is that they use the name Battlefront, and it's not a Battlefront game.
It's not nowhere any. Well,
it's a crappy version. It's a crappier
too.
version of a Battlefield game, dressed like Star Wars. For $15 though, if you pick it up, I'll pick it up. I'm not gonna pick it up myself, you know.
I'm gonna think about it still.
$15 is nothing. I mean,
no, but still, was disappointing.
BioShock collection. I didn't even know that till right now. Looking at it, $25 for BioShock's collection. That's a fantastic deal. For up-res game like BioShock. Oh, really? That's unfortunate. I thought maybe this was going over there, but that's for that, isn't it? So that's $35. I'm sorry, I misquoted that. $35 for that.
It's still not bad if you've never played BioShock 1 or Infinite.
And Splatoon, I guess, was under the $35, and I was just looking at the wrong thing. Now, getting back to like number one picks, not just for me, but for anybody that owns an Xbox One, a PlayStation 4. If your kid or your significant other likes FPSs whatsoever, even if you don't, because Tommy will agree, I guarantee, he hates FPSs, right?
I don't hate FPSs.
You don't like them
my
very
favorite.
much. But Overwatch.
Overwatch is awesome.
$35.
Yeah, it's usually one that, like, especially online FPSs, but that game is balanced well enough to where I like it. It's not the gameplay I don't like. It's the balance a lot of games have. Like Call of Duty, like the longer you play, the better stuff you can get.
Yeah.
And I don't have the time to put into that to compete with 13-year-olds that don't have jobs.
That makes perfect sense.
So a game like Overwatch, it's a throwback to the old school arena shooters.
Yeah.
Where you don't have
Team
any
Fortress
pickups.
types of...
Yeah. So yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot better than any FPS I played online in a long time.
Also sitting in my maybe column Well, let me go back. Something that definitely is to pick up. Kind of the barn burner. Fallout 4 and Skyrim are both sitting in the $25 column.
Yeah, excellent.
Those
excellent
are
choice.
both to pick up. Both made by Bethesda. So I mean they'll both feel similar if you're playing them, but still don't get one or the other. If you don't have either, get both.
Yeah.
That's $50 well spent.
Buy one get one free, basically at that.
Get one
point.
for less than free.
Yeah.
There is The Legend of Zelda. Which one is this?
Twilight Princess.
Yeah, Twilight Princess HD for Wii U. That's something I'm also thinking about getting. I don't know yet if I'm going to play it because I hardly ever play my Wii U. And then another one I look at Grand Theft Auto 5 if you still haven't got into that. I don't know if $25 is actually a great deal on that because you see it all the time for sale on like buy sell trade.
Yeah, I don't know about that one still, but
if it was in the 15, I'd definitely recommend it. But Dragon Ball Xenoverse,
yeah,
2.
Xenoverse 2.
That's in my maybe column. Not my favorite kind of game.
It's really interesting how they have it set up where you can go to like a hub world and it's like a MMORPG. You
Yeah.
get to see all the other people's characters and then you can talk to them and even join with them to do missions and stuff.
Mm-hmm. I'm seeing down here, and it shows the Xbox 360 version of Minecraft for $15. If you don't have Minecraft, what's wrong with you? First of all, pick up Minecraft. I don't care if it's on sale or not. Pick up Minecraft because that's one of the few games that I'll say whatever console you have, you need to have. Well, you don't need to have multiple versions of it, but you need to own a version of Minecraft.
Minecraft is awesome. They have, if you get whatever newest version you can, because they're talking about dropping off support for the PS3 and 360 versions.
That makes sense. I mean, you got to move forward sometime.
Those consoles are 15 years old now. You know,
$15, dude. Doom, one of the best games that came out this year. One of the best looking games, even to this day. Came out, I think, March. Came out just about the same time as Overwatch, because I got both of those at the same time by my lovely girlfriend, who hopefully is watching this to know what wonderful games to be picking up for me.
Speaking of Doom, on right now for at least 3 more days, on the digital side of things, on Xbox Live, you can pick up...
With gold.
Yeah, with gold. Sorry. I just assume people have gold.
If you have an Xbox, have gold.
But yeah, if you have a gold account, you can pick up both the original Doom
and Doom 2.
And Doom 2 for what?
$2, I think.
Less than $2 each. Like $1.67 each.
Yeah.
So
to add to that, I'd said, I don't know if the video's out yet, but Castlevania Symphony of the Night, I picked that up for like $4, less than $4,
$3.60 something.
And I had never played it. I just hear universal praise about it.
You haven't played a Castlevania game until like this month.
Yes.
Right? You played on the NES Classic.
I just universally heard about how great they are. And this one especially. Everyone looks saying, oh my god, Symphony of the Night's to play. Even if you have a 360, this is a backwards compatible game. So if you only have a 360, pick this up still. Because like
Xbox
I said,
One.
less than 4. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's backwards compatible. I'm playing on my Xbox One. I put it in, and I'm like, I'm going to try this out for a minute before I go to bed. Was up an hour playing it before I even died once. You know, I was like, I'll go till I die now. And I just kept going, and I kept exploring that castle. I had no idea where I was going. Because, you know, my mindset was, I'm just going to play and start later.
You heard anything about that game, like story-wise or gameplay-wise?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I know, okay, I do know what happens at the end with... I don't want to ruin it for you guys, but you know what I'm talking about.
I think so.
With the end.
Yeah.
Okay, I know that.
The middle.
Yeah, the middle, the end. If you're watching this, you can see us and not just hearing us. Definitely, you'll get it later. And then I think they had like a mega deal somewhere in there. I can't really see because I'm looking on the computer screen. But either $8 or $15. They've got games that are as low as $8. But the newest Assassin's Creed's in there. Another one that I might plug, Assassin's Creed 4, my favorite out of the series, Black Flag. I didn't own it. I played it back on 360 when it came out because my brother had it and he finished it and he's like, "Here, play this." It was $10 on that digital deal. I bought it and I'm halfway through the game just because I bought it like 2 days ago, and that game was one of those that's vastly different from 360 to one. Beautiful.
Speaking of Assassin's Creed, have you seen the remaster, like
Ezio?
the Ezio collection?
Does it look good? Or is
No.
No.
It's bad. There's one, I don't know what happened if they forgot to put the mesh over the guy's face, but it's like a background character, but it sticks out so bad. Maybe if I remember, I'll put a picture up of it. But
You remember?
I remember. If I remember, I'll put up a picture. But it's bad. Like it shows side by side.
Yeah.
And the skin's like almost just white, and the eyes are like look like they're drawn on by a kid.
Oh my
And the lips are like
just trash.
Yeah, it's bad.
Right on.
Those games were awesome. I don't know if they're worth buying now and playing again.
But what I was getting at originally is I know I saw Shadow of Mordor. If that's game of the year. Shadow of Mordor is $8. That's also to pick up. I bought the game of the year edition for $10 on digital. I'd suggest doing that. Instead of spending $8 for the base game, I would spend digital $10 and get the full copy of it.
I bought that when it came out, and I played the heck out of it. It was awesome. I'm not even a Lord of the Rings fan.
Right.
Like,
and then last but not least, the last game I've kind of had my eye on, and I might get it, I might not. I'm gonna spend a lot of money actually, but WWE 2K17. I'll probably be looking at reviews. I know next to nothing about that game, but it's in the $35 column. So
yeah.
if
you would have pre-ordered it, you would have got your favorite wrestler, Goldberg. That's too soon.
It's too soon. It hurts, man. We're recording this right after that happened, and I don't even want to talk about it.
On the non-video game side of things, I don't have a kid or anything resembling a kid.
Yeah.
But I've heard nothing but good things about those Hatchimals. Like, just
that's what
crazy.
I was gonna say. Like, that's crazy. The way it works. Do you know how it works?
I watched the video because I was intrigued when I was hearing about it, and it's just somehow it has a touch sensor in the shell.
Yeah.
And you can like rub it and play with it. It won't hatch unless you're around, but you gotta like play with it for like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And it's got like a little spring-loaded snout. It'll rotate around inside of its shell and start chipping at the egg it's in.
Oh my
From
God.
the inside out. It'll take like 20 minutes. They sped it up, but it kept rotating around, just chipping, and then eventually it just like fell off.
Really?
And then here's the thing. Then you can pull it
It only
out.
hatches once, but that's crazy. I mean, that's what everyone wants right now.
And then
this
it's a
Christmas.
Furby after that, basically.
That's not a bad deal. I mean,
it's a
if
Furby
it still
that
works,
hatches.
it still plays. When somebody first told me about it, I thought it was just like a motionless toy now, like once it came out. If it's a Furby, technically, when it comes out, that's still, I mean, it's not like, it's already hatched and I'm not going to like it anymore.
That's the big draw is when it hatches, though. But, I mean, you can still play with it afterwards. It's a dumbed-down Furby. I mean, it doesn't talk to you, but, I mean, you can still play with it and pet it and stuff. So that's the big thing that kids want, I understand. From what I understand, is what kids want.
So for your kids, get the hatching things. For your medium age, for your mid-age kids, we talked about the NES Classic Edition. If you can get your hands on one of those this Christmas, that's the other of the two toys to have this Christmas. But if you can't get your hand on either of them, or your kid is older, we've given you a list of amazing titles to pick up.
Yeah, and that's not if you're going out Black Friday, this is kind of a Black Friday ad for us,
Yeah, this is just Walmart.
Black Friday shopping guide, basically.
No sponsorship or anything like that.
If you're going out, and it's always a good deal for like stocking stuffers and stuff. Movies are super cheap on Black Friday.
Yes.
Get all the Blu-rays on Black Friday. I always end up.
Yeah, don't go and buy crappy DVDs anymore. Let them know with your money and with your wallet that we're done with DVDs. That's the past. We're done. We're tired of that. Put better deals out for Blu-rays now. Buy the freaking Blu-rays.
Unless, of course, you don't have a Blu-ray player. I can't.
If you don't have a Blu-ray player, then that's your own fault. Get out of town. No, I'm kidding.
They got one for $40 at Walmart on Black Friday. So
so if you don't have a Blu-ray player, go get that. That's Christmas for yourself. plug it into your TV, and you'll see. Oh my God! Now I know
what I've been missing out.
what
the
I've been
past 10
missing out
years.
on. And now next Christmas, or now I'm gonna give Grady a second job so I can get 4K because working the way back around to the beginning of this conversation, 4K is where it's at. Man, oh man, there's just
I really want to get one of those curved TVs.
if you could get a 4K curved,
Yeah,
and
that's
they
what I
have
mean.
them on here.
Yeah.
they do. I wasn't prepared enough to like look and see how much
Yeah.
they are, but they're there. Walmart.com. Just click and look on their ad a little bit.
I didn't see any
and
on the Walmart ad. when I looked.
there is.
But
I promise you.
but yeah, I'd really like to get one of those. But my problem with that is I'm not sure if it'll mount to the wall the same.
Oh yeah, that is very true. Just looking at the Blu-ray list right now, it looks like 13 Hours. That was a good movie. Civil War, Beauty and the Beast Special Edition. I'd say Ghostbusters. $10, man. I might pick up Ghostbusters even.
Yeah, Ghostbusters wasn't as bad as a lot of people say.
Yeah.
There's more cheaper ones up here. $5, $6. The Martian, American Sniper.
American Sniper, Jurassic World.
Yeah, those are all $6 movies
all
all day.
worth getting. Furious 7. That was a great. You actually did like that, didn't you?
Mhm, I like all those movies.
I didn't know if you. 'Cause
I never watched them, but
We flew through those the day Furious 7 came out. We flew through all 6 of them, and we went in. And I want to say Furious 7 was the best out of all those freaking movies. That
those
was a
movies
great
just
movie,
keep getting more and more ridiculous, and I love it.
which is good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lego movies there. The Lego movie was awesome. So if you don't have those movies, it's time to get them on Blu-ray. You know.
Also, one last little thing I will say: they've got a Philips Bluetooth headset for like your your Blu-ray player or whatever. Those things probably one of the best buys I've in the last year I've gotten is I've got a Turtle Beach headset I bought on sale, usually like $100. It's like 70 something. It works as like a gaming headset, so I talk to you, but also it's like Ultra HD sound. And it's like walking around surround sound. You know what I'm saying? That with me, as you can tell, I'm kind of like into this tech stuff and the upgrades with the picture. Watching a movie in 4K and having that thing on is going to be quite the experience. I'm excited for it. So
When I'm watching movies, it's normally with someone else, so that isn't really like.
well, it doesn't matter because they can still listen to it on the poor people sound. And I'll have the rich thing.
They do have sound bars and surround sound and stuff for sale also. I mean,
Yes, that's something I've been thinking about, but with the headset, I use the headset all the time when I'm watching movies. So maybe something I buy Savannah, if she isn't watching this, is maybe one of these Philips headsets, or maybe I
You
find
think
a
you can
headset.
connect to the same?
A different controller. Because it connects to your
they
controller.
connect to, and you
Yeah,
can
if you
play the audio
as long
from
as
the
both
TV too.
people are have their controllers on. It's definitely something I'd suggest to you, my friend, since you don't have. If you do see an ad like that or see one, that's my personal to you suggestion. What are you guys wanting for Christmas? Do you have a significant other or a child or somebody that you've been looking for something? If it's something we haven't said, please comment and let us know, and we can open up that conversation.
Yeah, we'd like to know for ourselves too.
Yeah, because maybe there's something I missed out on, some sort of deal.
I know Amazon's deals haven't even gone live yet.
Yeah,
So
they've
no
only done
idea.
pre-Black Friday ads.
Yeah.
They haven't shown their big deals, and they always have.
So that'll be a big deal when Amazon goes live for Black Friday deals. So
all my money that I haven't spent yet on Friday will be spent probably with Amazon on Cyber Monday, which that's a whole different discussion. But
I forgot about Cyber Monday being a thing. Even
yeah, usually they have really good
I
deals,
haven't-
especially Amazon.
I haven't got into the online shopping until like this year heavily.
Same.
So I forgot about Cyber Monday.
I'm worried actually about Cyber Monday, about being like, oh God, why didn't I wait? Or like, oh God, I could have bought this, and now I don't have any money.
A lot of work not getting done. Productivity going downhill on Monday after Thanksgiving. So
Yes, I have a lot of that week. Like I have a lot of time off there, so I'm gonna be a lazy freaking dog after Thursday. When you mix in the turkey and all that eating with all the money spent and buyer's remorse, I'll be dead.
So yeah, we're probably not going to do a show proper till after Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
So
Let's
this
say
is
we'll
this
just
is the
skip.
show.
Yeah.
So I like to say Happy Thanksgiving. Try not to eat too much. Eat a lot of pie for me because of the diabetes.
Actually, save me a slice because I don't have diabetes, but should probably do. I'm kidding.
But yeah, have a good holiday. Spend it with your family. I know we talked a lot about buying things, but definitely spend time with your family.
That's when
That's
it
the
comes
most
down to it. We make jokes. We made a ton of jokes about what the meaning of Christmas is, and I mean we'll get into that. It's not even technically Christmas time yet, but you see where my mind is. It's not all about buying stuff. It is about more than that. We can get happy all we want, but let's do that a different time.
Yeah, I was just
Give
saying.
your family an extra hug though this Christmas because we live in a nation where we get to come together and eat a freaking feast of food, and not everyone gets to do that.
We're lucky we could eat every day, let alone overeat.
Yeah.
So
Yep. So again, happy Thanksgiving, everybody.